What's up, guys? On Friday, I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. Now, this movie has had film Twitter. I don't even go on film Twitter a lot, but I see a lot of the people I still do keep in contact with. They're kind of going off on this movie. Like, I know somebody gave it a 2-star. I was like, whoa. And after watching this movie, this is a comedy movie. This is a comedy superhero movie. It's a comedy movie. And that's what all Deadpool movies really are. They're comedies. But this one in particular, I cannot look at it anymore. It's just a comedy movie. And is it a good comedy movie? Yes. But it's a comedy movie. This isn't reinventing the wheel. This isn't something that's probably going to go into most people's top 15 MCU rankings. It might break your top. I think for most people, this probably won't make your top 15. Probably won't make your top 20. It is a good movie to watch after probably watching, I feel like if you ever do a binge of all that shit Fox did, the X-Men movies, Fantastic Four movies, Deadpool movies, I feel like this is how you mourn all those movies. This movie is made to mourn all that shit. And I think Disney might have did the right thing making this a movie used to mourn things, because we know they're done with the multiverse. So as far as moving shit along in the grander stage of the MCU, I don't really know what the fuck we're gonna do, because they're done with the multiverse. They're done with Kang. I think he's gonna appear one or two more times, but other than that, I think they're pretty much done with Kang. Since I'm making this video so fucking days after, now we know Robert Downey Jr. is back as Dr. Doom. So, when you talk about when the grander MCU, this movie has nothing to do with the grander MCU. They fuck with the TVA, but we already know. If you watch Loki season 2, you already know what's going on with that. But the multiverse is how we're gonna get to everyone being together in Secret Wars. But overall, they're about done with it. Multiverse. Loki season 2 already got that shit wrapped up and packed up. You know, we know where that we kind of know where that's going. We know it's all gonna lead to Secret Wars, but Loki season 2 kind of had that stuff in the bag, and this movie didn't really do anything to push that forward, in my opinion. They wanted to prune. They wanted to get rid of Deadpool's universe. Because the Wolverine died, and he said, "Well, I'm just gonna go get the Wolverine." And then he had to go find another Wolverine, and the Wolverine he finds the worst Wolverine, and they team up and they beat the shit out of the TVA. They beat the shit out of Tom from Succession. I don't even remember his name. I'm just gonna call him Tom from Succession. And I think that's what most people are gonna call him. He's Tom from Succession. Emma Corrin as Cassandra Nova was so fucking good, though. People can say what they want to say about this movie. That girl was acting her ass off. That character's got aura. I know that's an overused word, but that character's got aura. She's got aura. She's got charisma. She was so good as Cassandra Nova, and I hope that's not the last time we see her as Cassandra Nova. I hope this is I know she kind of fucking exploded in a matter, but I hope this isn't the last time we see her as Cassandra Nova. Hugh Jackman back as Wolverine was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna spoil this. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, I'm gonna spoil it. I'm just gonna go down the list of people that came back. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine was fucking hilarious, really good. Nice to see a young, able-bodied Wolverine after watching Logan. Chris Evans, he played Johnny Storm. This is a cameo that people have been saying. Oh, people have been saying he's gonna do this fucking cameo for years, and a lot of people thought we were gonna have to wait till Secret Wars. And he's probably going to do it again in Secret Wars, let's be honest. But to finally see it happen after being rumored for years is it was so funny. A part of me wants to go back and watch Deadpool and Wolverine again, just to see that bit of Deadpool getting him fucking killed. And then after credit scene where he tries to clear his name up about him getting killed, that was fucking hilarious. That is the best bit of the whole movie. Him getting Johnny Storm killed, that's the best. That is bar none. Nothing comes close to that fucking bit. That's the best bit of the whole movie. That fucking bit was hilarious. That bit was, and then when they come, and then when he gets a blade and Elektra in X-23 and Gambit's lair, and they ask him about what happened to Johnny, and the fucking Wolverine is like, oh, you're gonna love this, and he puts him right on the spot, and that boy has to talk his way out of it, man. And we get a little, and it does get emotional. Like, Deadpool is the definition of the sad clown. Like, he makes everything a joke, but like when that mask is off and he's not Deadpool, that's a sad life to look at. And that's what a lot of what was going on. Like, Vanessa wanted him to be more than what he was, fight for something bigger than what he is. But when he's not Deadpool, because when he's not Deadpool, what is he? He's Wade Wilson with a fucked up face. And what was Wade Wilson before Deadpool? You know? He's the sad clown. And the Wolverine that he was teamed up with was kind of another sad clown. Like, and they revealed when the people came for the mutants, he was drunk. And he scrolled up to see them all dead. And then he reveals that, and he says, and then he also reveals later on that the reason that they did come for the mutants because he just kept killing and kept killing and kept killing, but they never do any like flashbacks to show it, which kind of annoyed me. But I'll take the word for it. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have on this movie. Like, this is a comedy movie. Does it look the greatest? Not really. Is the CGI hitting at all times? Not really. Is there like do I think there was strong character development for Deadpool? Do I feel like I know more about him? Do I feel like they did anything that they haven't done in the first two movies? Not really. Does this push the MCU forward? Not really. This is, like I said at the beginning, a movie that is probably going to be, for most people, a way to mourn whatever Fox is doing with the X-Men and the Fantastic Four and whatever bullshit they try to do. You know? I think that's a way to look at this. This is just a movie made to form the Fox X-Men franchise. And for me, that works. So, Deadpool and Wolverine, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Is it going to make anyone's top 15, top 20 MCU rankings? Probably not. Will it make somebody's top 5 Fox X-Men rankings, if you want to attach it to that? Probably, yeah. And that little montage they did at the end before the post-credit scene, with Deadpool trying to clear his name, of all the X-Men movies, all of them on the behind the scenes and on set and everything, that was really beautiful. So that's why I call this, like, this is a movie made to mourn the Fox X-Men franchise and everything that came with that. And I think if you look at it from like a comedy, like, I know it's fucked up to look at it from that POV, but that's kind of that's the way I'm going to look at it. Like, this isn't pushing the MCU forward. And, like, come on. It's not really pushing the MCU forward. We know what's going to happen with the multiverse. The multiverse is Loki's thing. So, it's not really pushing anything forward. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine, 7 out of 10. Peace.